In that capacity, he lied about how the FBI and DOJ obtained and renewed a FISA warrant. The FBI and DOJ officials did not omit material information from the FISA warrant. How the DOJ used the Steele dossier, what was collected via the FISA warrant, the FBI's vetting process for the Steele dossier, that he had an alleged smoking gun showing that President Trump colluded with Russia, and if each of these claims has proven to be false.
Patriots, it finally happened. Wyoming Representative Harriet Hageman just obliterated Adam Schiff right there on the House floor. For years, Schiff has lied, manipulated, and misled the American people. But this time, the truth hit back hard. Hageman exposed every single one of his falsehoods, and it was beautiful to watch. Before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because here on Channel 50 we tell the truth the mainstream media refuses to say.
Gentleman from Wyoming, Representative Hageman.
Gentlewoman's recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I take my duties as Wyoming's lone congressional representative very seriously. And my obligation to be honest and trustworthy is the foundation of my ability to carry them out. This privileged resolution isn't about politics. It is about the seriousness of being honest and forthright as a member of Congress and upholding the oath of office that we all take upon being sworn in. It is true that the gentleman from California wouldn't be the first member of Congress to exaggerate or stretch the truth, but willfully lying about serious issues our country has faced is something entirely different, and claiming that a sitting president has committed what amounts to treason is beyond simple hyperbole. This member's lies led to the wasting of millions of taxpayer dollars for unnecessary investigations and the deflection of our attention from the most pressing issues at hand to focus on a made-up crisis. This member's actions were designed to delegitimize the 2016 election and to hamstring the Trump administration. For all the talk about not accepting the election results in 2020, perhaps Democrats and the media, which are mostly one and the same, might want to look at their actions in 2016. To make matters worse, this representative perpetuated these lies while he was chair of the House Intel Committee and consistently implied, if not outright stated, that he had inside information. In that capacity, he lied about how the FBI and DOJ obtained and renewed a FISA warrant. The FBI and DOJ officials did not omit material information from the FISA warrant. How the DOJ used the Steele dossier, what was collected via the FISA warrant, the FBI's vetting process for the Steele dossier, that he had an alleged smoking gun showing that President Trump colluded with Russia, and if each of these claims has proven to be false. But the lies have continued. In fact, they have become compulsive, and they continue right through to this very day. The lies weaken this body, and if left unchecked, threaten the rule of law, our election integrity, and the civil rights of his targets. The words and actions of this member were dangerous and untrue, knowingly untrue. There must be a serious consequence for that. Being censored is the least of what he should be subjected to, and I support this resolution.
Gentlewoman
From Colorado, Representative Lauren Boebert.
Gentlewoman's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to my colleague Anna Paulina Luna for leading on this very important issue. Adam Schiff is a complete disgrace to our nation and to our Constitution. He put the American people through 4 years of an endless impeachment hoax that he knew from the beginning was a lie. He represents the worst of permanent Washington, using his position of trust to lie to the American people. He received intelligence briefings that other members and the public did not have access to. And he used this position of trust to lie and to advance his own partisan agenda. Schiff's disgraceful time in Congress has destroyed Americans' faith in our institutions. Today, I am proud to stand with my colleague and friend from Florida, Anna Paulina Luna, to try and undo some of the damage that Adam Schiff has done by finally holding this crook accountable. Today, we are saying enough is enough by censoring him, and referring him to the Ethics Committee. I told the American people that he had proof that the Trump campaign asking the Russians for help in a conspiracy, That was a lie. He claimed that he was not working with anonymous informants during the impeachment hoax. That was a lie. Everyone with common sense knew that Adam Schiff was lying all along, including the Director of National Intelligence, Obama's former Attorney General, the FBI Deputy Director, and more. But Adam Schiff doubled down on his big lie, claiming he had a smoking gun, proof of a conspiracy. But the only conspiracy going on was his conspiracy to defraud the American people by taking down their duly elected president.
I yield 4 minutes to Representative Boebert.
The gentlewoman's recognized.
When Adam Schiff got caught lying, he did what all liars do and tried to cover the truth even more. He even used his taxpayer-funded staff to ask Twitter to censor journalists fact-checking his lies. But Adam Schiff won't get out of this one by calling in a favor. Today, we are holding him accountable and censuring him for his lies to the American people. To restore the trustworthiness of the House of Representatives, every member should vote to censure Adam Schiff so that we can speak with one voice to assure the American people that these lies will not be tolerated. I urge every one of my colleagues with good and decent intentions to vote for this resolution. If Adam Schiff has a shred of human decency left, he would resign from Congress in disgrace. His tombstone should read of his failed career in Congress and should be one word: liar. I yield back.
Gentlewoman reserved.
Hageman didn't hold back. She stood up and said what millions of Americans have been thinking for years: that Congress must be built on honesty, not lies. She reminded everyone that this isn't about politics or party. It's about truth, integrity, and keeping the oath every member of Congress swore to uphold. She laid it out point by point. Adam Schiff didn't just stretch the truth. He willfully lied about some of the most serious issues our country has faced. He falsely claimed that President Trump colluded with Russia, that he had smoking gun evidence, and that the FBI and DOJ were hiding secrets about the Steele Dossier and FISA warrants. Every single one of those claims turned out to be completely false. And while he was spreading those lies, millions of taxpayer dollars were being wasted, your money and mine, chasing a political fantasy. Meanwhile, Schiff and his friends in the media, which, let's be honest, are basically the same thing, spent 4 years trying to destroy President Trump and overturn the 2016 election. Then they had the nerve to lecture us about accepting election results in 2020. The hypocrisy is off the charts. Hageman called him out for abusing his position as chair of the House Intelligence Committee, using his authority not to protect this country, but to weaponize misinformation against a sitting president. And the worst part, even after all his lies were exposed, Schiff never stopped. He's still lying, still gaslighting the American people to this very day. Hageman is right. This isn't just political theater. Schiff's lies damaged trust in Congress, weakened the rule of law, and hurt innocent Americans. This wasn't a mistake. It was deliberate. It was a campaign of deception meant to destroy an administration and silence a movement, the America First movement. And she's absolutely right. Censure isn't enough. Schiff deserves real consequences for betraying the public trust. He used his power to attack political opponents and manipulate the truth. And if that doesn't have consequences, then what's the point of having ethics in Congress at all? This speech was a powerful reminder that the truth still matters, that there are still patriots in Congress willing to stand up and say enough. Harriet Hageman showed courage, conviction, and honesty, everything Washington has been missing for years. So patriots, if you stand with her, if you're tired of corruption, tired of the lies, and ready to fight back with truth, smash that like button, subscribe to Channel 50, and drop a United States in the comments to show your support. Because this movement isn't just about politics. It's about saving America from those who think they can lie and get away with it. This is Channel 50, the voice of the American patriot. Truth, courage, and country first, always. United States.